The primary method of communicating with BlackRock's data processors is through our software interface, Central. Central is a graphical interface comprised of a core application and a number of individual modules. This series will cover each of those modules individually. If you are a new user to the system, we suggest completing the series in order. If you are just looking to quickly get started with recording signals, we suggest just watching videos on the most used modules first. These are hardware configuration, spike panel, single neural channel, and file storage, or basically the first 4 videos of the series. This short video will cover the necessary steps to get Central up and running on your machine. Central is used to communicate with the Cerebus, Neuroport, and Ceraplex Direct data acquisition systems. For the Cerebus and Neuroport data acquisition systems, Central communicates through an Ethernet cable and requires modification of the IP address for the Ethernet port used. To do this, simply open the Network and Sharing Center by right-clicking the icon in the system tray, and then click on the adapter settings. Each icon here represents an Ethernet port on your PC. Open the one connected to the NSP, and select Properties. We want to set the IP address of the port manually, and change it to 192.168.137.1. When we click on Subnet Mask, it should auto-populate with the correct numbers, but verify that it is 255.255.255.0. Each neural signal processor can connect up to 16 computers. To connect a second computer, you would set its IP address in the same way, but change the last digit of the IP to something unique between 1 and 16. We should now be able to launch the Central application with no connection errors. If you encounter any errors at this point, verify that any antivirus or firewall programs are allowing proper communication, and also check that the Central software version is compatible with the firmware version displayed on the neural signal processor's LCD screen after startup. The first 2 numbers in the software and firmware should match. 6.05 Central is compatible with 6.05 firmware, for example. The Ceraplex Direct setup is even easier. Because it communicates to USB, we do not have to make any settings changes at all. Simply install the Ceraplex Direct Windows suite while the Ceraplex Direct is unplugged from the PC, and then plug in the Ceraplex Direct and wait for the USB drivers to install before launching the software. That concludes our short tutorial on getting started with Central. Be sure to check out the videos on specific modules to learn more. For more information on Central, you can download the manual on our website at www.blackrockmicro.com.